Hi everyone, I'm Fernanda, and today I thought that it'd be fun to show you guys some fun things to do with your OCs. Now, some of these things may not be the most unique thing out there, but I tried adding a few different things on here, so I thought it'd still be fun to show you guys. For this video, I have two categories, one that has ideas that don't require drawing and one that does. I know not everyone that has OCs is an artist, so I wanted to do something that could include everyone. And now with that out of the way, let's get started with the ideas that don't require drawing. The first one we have is alignment charts. These are so fun to do and are a nice way to start piecing together your OC's personalities by putting them in scenarios that you may have not thought of. But at the end of the day, they don't have to be taken super seriously. Most of these charts have funny scenarios that you can have fun with. And although it's common to place a picture or drawing of your OCs on here, I think you could also just search up and place down a picture of something that symbolizes your OC or simply put their name down. The next one we have is voice claims. For those who don't know what voice claims are, it's basically a fun way to imagine what your OCs would sound like if they were in a show or movie by giving them voices of existing characters from any media.
Fine, I'll do it. Can you just go back to studying now? Decker called me. He said I had to pick up your stupid bike for you.
So nobody wants to talk about what just happened. Okay, have fun. I'm sleeping till the power comes on again.
These are super fun to look for, and I personally have a playlist here on YouTube and on TikTok where I see clips of voices I think would fit my OCs. Number 3 is a random headcanon generator. All you have to do for this one is search up on any web browser random headcanon generator and it'll take you to a website where all you have to do is put down your OC's name and it'll assign them with a random headcanon. These are super fun to do and the results are always interesting to see. And some of these might even become actual headcanons you want for your OC. The next one is making your OC on a Picrew or any character design games. Doing this can be very helpful for people who don't draw but want to find a way to be able to visualize their OC. One of my favorite websites to do it in is Picrew. Picrew has so many templates created by multiple talented artists that are super fun to try out. I made some of my OCs Nova and Damien using Minnie's OC Maker, which I will link in the description so that you guys can try it out too. And although they may not be 100% accurate, it's still fun to see them in different styles. But it's also important to remember that you should be using these just for fun. Please don't claim any of these as your own or trace over them. And always remember to credit the artist because they work really hard creating these. And now it's time for the ideas that involve actually drawing. Drawing your OCs as memes. This one is always so much fun to do. I've done a good amount of these before and I just love putting them in funny memes and scenarios I see online. There's just something so fun about seeing a meme that fits your OCs and the urge to place them in there is just too tempting not to do. Some of these could also end up being used as reaction pictures that you could send to your friends. This next one is sort of a continuation of the one I just said, which is making stickers of your OCs. But I'm not talking about the physical ones, although those would also be fun to do, but I personally don't have a way to make them, so instead I make them to use in my text messages. What you can do is go into your camera roll, press on the picture you want, and then it'll give you the option to make it into a sticker that you can send to your friends through text. This one's pretty simple, but I find it fun designing reaction stickers of my OCs. The next idea I have is drawing them in different art styles. I actually recently did a video doing this exact thing, which you should totally check out, and I had so much fun doing it. It's a really fun challenge that not only lets you see your OCs in different art styles, but it's also a great exercise that you can learn a lot from. Having to study many different art styles lets you try out new things that you may even end up incorporating into your art. Next is editing your OC. I recently did this too with my OC Melanie, and I love how it turned out. I used to edit a lot during middle school, so doing this gave me so much nostalgia. I did my edit on an app called VideoStar, but if you don't know how to edit manually, I'm pretty sure CapCut has some templates you can use instead. Also, I'm pretty sure VideoStar requires you to pay to use some of their transitions, so if you can't afford it, I would also still recommend CapCut. And last but not least, we have making animatics of your OCs. This one's really common, but I'm mainly known for doing animatics and I love doing them, so I thought it'd still be fun to tell you guys. Doing animatics of your OCs can lead to so much. It could be how you introduce their lore, or it can be just a silly animatic. Either way, it's a nice way to make your OCs feel more real by having them act out scenarios. You could do animatics in an actual video format or as a TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Both work perfectly fine and one's not better than the other. And of course, a final idea you could always do is try coming up with their story. But we're not going to be doing that today, but it's just something you can think about. And that's all for today. Hopefully some of these ideas can inspire some of y'all to try them out. I had a lot of fun coming up with ideas to share with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed hearing them. I'll see you guys in another video, and I hope you have a great day.